My name is Tyler. I'm 27 and live in Los Angeles, but I come from Texas. So it was a much different situation, I guess, growing up gay there than here, for example. It wasn't necessarily a bad experience. It was just something different than what I guess I've heard everyone here describe to me. My high school slowly started finding out about me, I guess, when I was a junior. And through the rest of high school, more and more people found out about me. But, I was terrified, I have to say. I was honestly terrified when the word started getting out about me. I tried to play it off as, it's just a rumor, it's a dirty rumor, and no one should believe that that this is true. This is just a vicious lie. And the more I fought it, the more people actually started to believe it. And it wasn't until I finally just accepted it, and that things really started to kind of turn around. I mean, I had a great group of friends in high school who, all decided that it didn't matter and that they were going to back me up no matter what. And, thank God for those friends. They really helped me get through a really tough period of my life. It's never easy, I don't think, to come to the realization that you might be gay, and to then deal with the ramifications of that. But once you deal with it, you're going to have to, one way or another, you're going to have to accept the fact that you are gay, and you're going to have to accept the fact that there are going to be hardships. But once you accept those things, and once you really start to find your own groove as a people, hold on, sorry. Once you really start to accept who you are, then things do get better for you. I wouldn't trade anything for the world now that I've already gone through this experience. It's made me a much stronger person, I feel like. And the friends that I have they're all great. Again, I wouldn't trade anything for the experiences that I've gained and the kind of knowledge that I've learned over the years because of this. I guess I can talk about this event that we have going on. So I run this event called Thanks for Giving. We actually just named it. We didn't have a name for years. We just called it the potluck, and when everybody got together. But that's basically what it is, the big potluck. And it started about 8 years ago when a group of my friends were told not to return home for the holidays. They were told they weren't welcome back home because they had just recently come out to their families as gay. And that was really heartbreaking for a lot of us. We didn't understand how a family, how a mom and a dad could do that to their son or daughter. And so we got together and we decided we're gonna give these guys Thanksgiving. They're not gonna be able to go home, they're not gonna have one, and it's probably gonna be very depressing for them, and we're gonna try to mitigate that as much as possible. We're gonna try to help them out as much as possible. And so there were only 20 of us back then, and we had like a little potluck for everybody, and we had a great time. And over the years, it's just kind of built upon itself, and it's just become this thing where, anybody can come, and anybody who, has ever dealt with that personally, or anybody who has known somebody who's dealt with something like that, or they just can't go home for any reason at all, they're all welcome. So it's a big, over the years, because of the numbers, we've added in a donation drive, and we've added in a raffle and a silent auction for charity, and it's just become this really great event. This is actually the very first time we're doing it here in Los Angeles. We are we're expecting quite a few people. It's going to be a much bigger thing than even I thought it was going to be. So I guess the message really resonates with people. And that goes back to the whole "it gets better" message, in that all of these people who are going to be here, hundreds of people, they identify with the fact that it does get better. And it's you sitting there contemplating, whether or not you're going to do something very drastic about this decision that you have to deal with. Just know that, I'm one person, and I've managed to, work with a team of people who pull together hundreds of people who all understand that this is not the end of the world, and it's not a horrible situation to be in. And we've all kind of banded together to make sure that everybody knows that there is a support group out there. So just don't do anything horrible to yourself, to anybody else. High school is a very contained environment, and even college can be a very contained environment where everything is very magnified, and every problem seems like it's way worse than it actually is. Just know that if you make it through, and you will, that things do get better, and you will find a group of people who are exactly like you. You'll identify with them, and you'll have that support group as well. So don't do anything drastic. It's really not worth it at the end. Your life is going to be something great.